The rent is due in a big motherfucking way. It's like one of those rent checks that you don't want to pay. You're like, fuck it, I ain't gonna pay December because I need money for fucking the holidays and snacks and a new outfit for grandma's house and shit, but you gotta do it. But the bad news is it's fucking December. It's good news for a guy like me. It's bad news for a lot of people. I mean, this is the time of the year, man, when you could see people go into a fucking coma or they fucking blow the fuck up, you know. Either, you know, this, I go down my block at night, there's a house down the block, the Pumas, I love them. The fucking house is gorgeous. It's fucking gorgeous. They have put lights and arrows and fucking Santa Claus's sled lights. It is fucking gorgeous. And you look at it and it inspires you. You're like, that's fucking great. How come I was never like one of those guys that fucking Christmas comes, I'm outside fucking throwing lights. I helped my wife the other day for about 15 minutes. We threw up some Puerto Rican lights and shit, but it's not like I was never really overjoyed about Christmas. Like, I had one Christmas that I remember that was fucking phenomenal. I don't know how my mom pulled it off. You know, it's that Christmas that you're like, one of your friends pulls you aside, one of those little shitheads, and go, you know, what are you getting for Christmas or whatever the fuck? And you're like, you know, what did your parents bring you? And you're like, parents, it's Santa. And, you know, because you're a fucking Santa believer still. And they're like, nah, your parents bring you gifts. And you're fucking confused for a few days. You don't want to ask nobody because you don't want to look like an asshole. But you're kind of confused. You go, you know what? I'm going to keep my eye on it this year a little bit. So this year you watch all your mom's movements. You look in the closets. You look for gifts. It was one of those years where I think that motherfucker, my mother knew I was on the warpath for Christmas to find out the fucking, and she took me to the bar in Jersey. I don't know how the fuck she did it because I was with her. We left at like 7 o'clock for Jersey. We were living in New York City, obviously, 205 West 88, and we left at like 7, and the whole night she was at the fucking bar. I watched her. I didn't take a nap. I didn't do nothing. I stuck to her like fucking glue. At 3 in the morning, we got in the car, we went back to New York, and when I walked in the house, the place looked like fucking my neighbor's house. There was lights and gifts everywhere and fucking cookies for Santa, and not even real like chocolate chip cookies. In Cuba, they put like fucking crackers, Cuban crackers with a piece of guayaba. So we left fucking Santa some Cuban snacks, and I was blown the fuck away. I didn't know how the fuck they pulled it off, but I was okay with it. And after that, I was like, fuck it. I don't even care if it's Santa or not. I had a good Christmas. And that was probably, you know, after that, like, it's just so fucking, my house was simple. Like, what do you want for Christmas? Nothing, Ma. What do you want for Christmas? And you went to the store and you got it for them. There was no surprise. There was no fucking shit going up in the air. And then my mother died. And then Christmas became something else. You know, the first 5 years after you lose somebody special in your life, the holidays aren't the same. Especially if they went nuts on fucking Thanksgiving or they went nuts on Christmas. You miss that shit for fucking ever. When, after my mom died, you know, I lived with the Benders, I lived with the Runnies, and they tried to make Christmas, you know, Christmas, but it wasn't working for Uncle Joey. That shit was not going to work for me, singing fake Christmas songs. My mother's fucking dead. What is there to sing Jingle Bells about? But through the years, you know, you get a little better. I always got depressed. I mean, the year I was fucking homeless, 84, that was a rough fucking Christmas. That was like one of those Christmases that you're like, God, if this is Christmas, I can't wait to bump into hell because this is hell. This was hell, you know. And some people try to make your Christmas holiday great, you know. Some people really try to invite you over and feed you, and they'll give you like a gift that was intended for their grandparents. They'll give it to you to make you feel good, like a green wallet or a fucking T-shirt or something. And it works. It all fucking works, you know. But the thing about Christmas is you letting you go into a funk. I know for a fact I would let myself go into a funk. And the more I got closer to Christmas, I would snort more and drink more and drink more and snort more. That's how I could tell, you know, without even knowing. I just went from getting high 3 nights to maybe 4 fucking nights, 5 nights to ease the pain. But don't ever fall don't ever feel down over the holidays. It ain't fucking worth it, man. I had so many painful fucking Christmases. And I tell you, it's like every other fucking Christmas means nothing to me since I've had Mercy. Christmases are fucking great. I mean, when you have a kid around, you know, it picks it up a little bit. California Christmases suck because there was no snow. There was no snow. I'm trying to fucking jump up and down and sing Jingle Bells, and I'm sweating half to death because it's fucking 70 degrees out. So it's fucking cold here, and it's cold already. It's December fucking 1st, and it's cold already. Not really cold. I mean, I don't know when we're going to get snow or whatever, but that's not the fucking point. It's where you let your fucking mind go. I mean, the Christmas that I was homeless, I would sit there in this fucking rocket ship at night and just think about, you know, how could God, I mean, listen, your life sucks year round, right? Like, you know, I don't care if my life sucks fucking from January 1st to December 23rd, as long as, you know, you feel better for Christmas. I mean, and it's tough when you have a shit life, you can't put nothing together. You can't put money together for a great gift. I mean, you put a couple gifts together. You buy your mom a gift and your girlfriend a gift. But we always feel so fucking inferior this time of the year. That's what I remember the most. If I have to put a word on it, what I felt from November fucking 26th to December 26th, you just feel fucking like you're not worth it. That's how I always felt. So I know I feel this way all the time though, but I always felt like, I don't know, like I wasn't cut out for Christmas. You feel like you don't have no fucking money. Your Christmas ain't gonna be great. And at the end of this shit, like now at my age, I gotta be honest with you guys, Christmas is not about money. It's not about money. We, as Americans, have let ourselves go there, and we put some extra pressure on ourselves. Christmas is about love. Christmas is about looking at people and going, I love you, let's spend some time together. You know, let's drink some fucking eggnog, let's put some rum in it. You ain't got run up, put Jack in it. Christmas is about making it work. For years, I gave up on Christmas. Like I would just go, it's the Christmas season. I'm gonna just give up now. It's gonna be a miserable Christmas. I did that for about 15 fucking years. And then that got old. There was a time on Christmas and Thanksgiving, I didn't want to go to anybody's houses. How fucking bad is that?